Welcome back, everyone.
1,
Hello.
2, 3. Hey, everybody.
Oh, I got the. I think I put the cores in the system. The awakened core.
Okay.
Block thing.
Yes. Well done.
So we're in the year, we're like in the fall or winter 2020 at this point, right?
Yeah, it was winter
We're
when
out
we
there.
started today. The first episode
guys
recorded
think
day
I'm
was November the 6th.
Do you guys still think I will have a job at this point in time?
A job? What do you mean?
Well, so in present day, this Friday, because we're recording on Friday, they're gonna do Twitch is gonna do like a town hall on the Article 13 in Europe, which basically, if you don't know, the whole point of the article is to make platforms liable for the content on their platforms.
Right.
So let's say you play copyrighted music on Twitch. Instead of like you being liable, or on YouTube, whatever, it makes the whole platform liable.
Which makes doing the platform just about impossible.
Yeah, so the platform doesn't want to get sued, right? So they're like, okay, well, we're gonna have to restrict content, or like.
I mean, honestly, it is an internet destroying thing. Like, it not only does this not only affect Twitch, it affects every site, any forum, like Reddit, anything like that. Like the whole article is retarded. I mean, I don't even know the right word to use here. It's stupid, the dumbest thing ever, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Like who is making such a
Dude, I gotta admit, for as nasty as this topic is, you are restraining heavily, and I thank you for that, because I'd have a hard time not swearing on this one.
Where did my heart go? I'm just gonna assume there's a heart spinning there.
It might show for me. I see a heart spinning.
Right here?
Yes, all of them. I see them all spinning.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's very silly. This it can't stand, right? Like something's gonna have to happen, right? Like this is...
Yeah. I mean, so
they'll vote 30 times. Every time you say no, they'll vote again until you say yes. That's how the EU works.
This is like Brexit all over again.
It's kind of a question of why is anybody pushing for this? Because you know that there's always an agenda for some corporation behind it that's like, you know, we're doing this so that we want to get more views on our whatever thing. Who's pushing to try to get rid of stuff like, you know, us?
It's the globalists.
Well, I've been
chemicals in the water. Trans-dimensional vampires.
God, tired Alex.
Oh God. Looks like obviously like a lot of copyright holders would be interested in this, right?
They're barely getting like pennies on the dollar on this type of stuff. It's not even worth it anymore for them. It's malicious.
Well, I mean, there's like this is happening in the European Parliament. There's obviously some heavy lobbying happening. So obviously, like a bunch of people who are lobbying for it, they've done, you know, their cost benefit analysis on it, and obviously they're probably gonna get some money out of it.
Yeah. It's barely a drop in the bucket, you know.
Well, so, I don't know.
What's the process by which people get on the EU Commission?
They get voted in by representatives who get voted in by the people of the countries.
Right.
So it's like a chain of voting, if I understand it correctly.
One of the things I really don't like about the EU is that the MPs can't like table their own legislation. It's that they vote for commissioners, table the legislation, and they'll just table whatever they want over and over again until they get what they want.
Yeah, I mean, so debating on the EU itself, I'm going to tread very carefully because there's a lot of misinformation out there, and not everybody really knows exactly how it all works. A lot of people just like to spew their criticism of it, but yeah. I mean, like I'm a big favor of representatives. You know, people who you elect to be really smart about stuff.
Yeah.
If you give if you give people like the local populace too much power, I think that's very dangerous. Especially like in this day and age of information, and especially misinformation. Yeah, is the EU perfect? No, definitely not.
Duh. Otherwise, it would be called America.
For stuff like Twitch, basically, you're convincing people to leave your country.
Just illegally immigrate.
So
to
no,
America.
you know what's really funny, dude. If this does go through and like Twitch is like, oh yeah, you can't stream from like a European country anymore, I can actually move to Norway because Norway is not an active member of Europe. They're just a trading partner. So there's a good chance like Article 13 would affect Norway, so I could just go to Norway.
Yeah, there you go.
Continue from there.
Problem solved.
Full circle.
Full circle. I'll live there and then yeah, we'll mean.
God, that would be. That's the best timeline.
That would be a very timeline, yeah.
Suddenly, I'm pro Article 13.
Oh no, this would be actually the dumbest reason to be pro Article 13. Oh my God.
Yet, it's the reason I needed.
Oh yikes!
Article 13, get Nebris or get Arkas to Norway.
But I don't know if that's specifically true either, because like in order for like Norway to trade with the EU, they have to like abide by a lot of their like regulations, a lot of their like things that they want. That might include elements of Article 13 if passed. I'm not sure. That really depends. Maybe not. Maybe yes. Who knows?
How have I not done this already?
If Norway is a lot like Sweden, I would definitely move to Norway.
They are. They're very similar.
Do you remember that time, Guude, that you were on a game show?
Oh, yeah?
Where they had a quiz about Sweden?
No. Did they?
And you had to guess like the population of Sweden?
No, I don't remember this.
8 million?
It's 9 million, I think.
Ho-ho! I'm good at this game.
Are you just making stuff up, Arkas?
No. This is a real thing. But it was like it happened quite a while ago, like 2014 or
It's
something.
like the broadband thing I went to?
You were with Beef and Paws.
Yeah, it was a broadband then.
And, yeah, it was because it was Minecraft related. But it really like made me learn a lot about Americans that day.
Yeah?
Including like
so the one American and two Canadians taught you a lot about Americans?
About how
bad we are at guessing numbers?
Well, yeah. Well, obviously, like you don't really know, like you guys aren't from Europe, so like how would you know a lot about Sweden? But like for you guys to guess, like, oh, Sweden has 200,000 like people living there total.
Oh,
it was
who guessed
shocking.
That?
I'm not sure. I can actually look up the clip. I'm not judging you for this, Guude. This was years ago, right? And I'm not really sure what you guessed, but
I don't remember, to be honest.
I
hadn't played
just
GeoGuessr at the time,
through,
so I didn't know how big Sweden was.
That really is a eye opener.
Yeah, I mean, I've learned a lot about the world from GeoGuessr. Not kidding.
Everything I need to
it was
know.
I don't know. Does anyone know where it was from?
Broadband.
Yeah, but what was the show of the? What's the name of the show?
Stupid. No idea.
Yeah. No, it was not Nuxku. No.
Yeah, I remember that one.
There were like couches and like Paul and Beef had to eat
A hot pepper.
hot pepper. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember trying real hard so I didn't have to eat that hot pepper.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my god! Like I think like your story was like, cause you talk about like I don't know stories whatever. And you were like the whole story was about how good you were at puking or something.
What?
Yeah, like starfish.
Oh yeah, I had thrown up all over EA earlier that day.
I'm so sorry, Guude. Why is there bacterial acid everywhere?
Yeah, something gave me food poisoning. It was not good.
Yeah, I feel you.
On the way to EA, I was like, pull over, I gotta puke. And so he pulls over, and I just jump out of the car and puke all over the sidewalk right in front of some woman. And she wasn't even phased. Like, she didn't even, miss a step.
Oh, yeah, no one has it.
I think that bothers me more.
Yeah. Well, people can watch that clip.
Did you find it?
Yeah.
Why keep calling it a clip? It's like a whole video.
It's a whole video share.
Really, really long clip.
Yeah. Anyway, what were we doing again in this game? Listen, I'm Redemption Arkas. I was going to be super useful, but here am I looking at funny clips of Guude. Energy cell. Sorry. Okay, so Guude, you are doing Draconium. Bam. Have you done it?
Yeah, I've done lots of Awakened Draconium.
Cool. Okay, Nebris, you were doing the.
I'm working on the arcane boars.
Bam. Team. Go. Pakratt, what are you doing? Report.
Report,
the
Pakratt.
blood magic altar multiplication thing. Trying to get
Okie dokie.
Here.
Cool. Walrus. Good.
That's a weird walrus sound.
They always go. Listen, I've been to the zoos. Okay.
Okay, this is weird. accelerated.
What are you accelerating now?
Black hole rings.
Black hole sun.
Black hole rings. Chocolate rain.
Then again,
Black hole rings.
just picking names.
Hey, do we have night metal?
Mm-hmm.
Crap, let's stick to night metal. Armor shard. How many armor shards do we have? Plenty.
Yeah, I made
we
a
need-
thing that kills the thing that drops them. Or I made the spawner for the crab that drops the night metal shards. Armor shards or whatever they're called.
We need 48 blocks. So this times 9. That is 450. I think. I could have just crafted the block. Lol. Don't talk to me.
You guys ready for the second to last episode of UHC?
Mathematically, that's not possible.
Oh.
It's not
Nope.
possible?
For there to be more than one more episode of UHC. The border would close before you could have 2 more episodes.
No, I mean, there was a time when Kurt and I got in a fight, one of the charity UHCs, where it was down to a column of 1.
Yeah, but you'd still end up combining the episodes if that happened.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, I tried to troll everyone. Thanks, Guude, for ruining my troll.
Well, I did update the thread thing to it doesn't close down until the end of episode 9 to 1-1. So they think it's possible.
People noticed in my spreadsheet of schedules that they were like, "You spoiled it. There's only 1 more episode left." And so I had to argue with my Discord about this last night about how it's mathematically not possible for there to be more than 1 episode left. I didn't spoil anything.
Why is it that I can't make night metal ingots through the system? Why is it taking so damn long?
Probably something else being made.
It's making it. It's just being real slow. Grr.
Okay, Nebris, all the ones are charged. Nothing's happening out here.
Alright, I'll go look at it. And I don't know. We're in between.
It's been an I don't know for a while on that thing. I mean, I don't know. I obviously have no idea how this thing works.
The cycle's probably over.
No, I've been watching the number of Wyvern cores we have. We have not increased the number of Wyvern cores, period.
Oh, you're talking about Wyvern cores now.
Well, pretty much any of them.
Well, yeah, I mean, nothing out here works. But for the time being, sure, we can talk about Wyvern cores.
Wyvern core.
Wait, that one's spinning.
It is actually spinning.
And then it stopped. Okay, why did it spin and then stop?
I don't know. There's no essence coming out though. But yeah, it was spinning.
Right.
You're right.
All right. Well,
it would make the sound if it
seem to
was
be
going.
working.
What's that, Numbers?
And the tombstones and the poppets seem to be working, unless the claw itself is broken, in which case there's nothing that can be done.
The
'Cause
claw?
claws. Yeah, it's the infusion claw. Because if that is broken, that is literally the only way to automate a runic matrix. Alright, so that's working.
Did you right click on it or did it just actually start?
It started on its own. It was just between cycles.
Okay.
It seemed to fail over here, though.
This one's actually
It
going
might be
too.
lag.
I
It
know.
might be lag
They're all
where
going.
it's showing... Oh yeah, they're all going.
Okay. All right.
You know what I needed? We needed to look at it.
Yeah.
We needed to get Nebris over here to actually look at it, and so it would fix itself.
It's a Schrodinger bug.
Yeah. All right, and we'll see if it's still working next time.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.
Hey.